What's up guys, I'm Hell, and this is the fourth time that I've recorded this. So what's up guys, we are looking at a brand new game called Scrap Mechanic. A couple other YouTubers got it for early access, but it came out today for public release on the 20th of January. This game is next level, okay? If you're an engineer type of person, this is the game that you want to buy. Worth every single penny of $20. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So a lot of people have been building cars like this, but or not just like this, but you know, just building cars in general. But I will tell you a couple things that I've learned. Balance is key, and also not removing your driver's seat when you're in the middle of building something is key as well, or that'll happen. But so that was the first thing I built. I came into this world and I built that car, and I drove right over here to this one of these platform things because I wanted to be able to build something large like an F-16. An F-16. Actually, I want to go see if I can find that car real quick. I hope it didn't get too far. Let's see. Is it even anywhere? Okay, well, it's gone. We'll find it eventually. It'll be stuck in some corner somewhere. But yeah, so I built an F-16, a plane. Like, go figure. Everything is working properly. Here, let's hop inside here, and we'll take a look at the fully automatic cockpit. Not fully automatic. It's totally manual. But we'll just zoom out a little bit, take a little view here. Looks exactly like an F-16. Yes, it looks exactly like an F-16. This is exactly what one looks like in real life. Just want to point that out. Made out of wood and everything. I tried using metal, but it's too heavy. You have to use way too many thrusters. So, of course, I had to downgrade to a lighter material. And then, obviously, the orange stuff around is a medium weight material. And, yes, every single block is accounted for weight purposes, including this one block I'm about to remove right here. Now it's perfect. Now it's perfect, okay? Because it wasn't perfect before. There was a little bit of a nose dip, and that one block will perfectly make it level all the way completely flat, and we'll be good to go. All right, so I want to show you guys around a little bit. So we have several controllers. We have the first controller right here that's controlling the cockpit, and as you guys can see, there's two switches in my inventory now. The first switch is to control this, the cockpit, and the second switch is to control the retracting landing gear right there, and it also releases some thrusters as well. So let's go ahead and hop back out of here, and let's see if we can walk back out of here. Okay, and then we're going to hop up here, and we have a third controller that is controlling just this little latch here, which is going to be, or this is the second controller, and this is the third controller in here, which is controlling all the landing gear, which is super awesome, and I love it. So let's give it an idea of how this works. So as you guys saw before, the landing gear comes out, and that is going to be controlling the forward and the upward motion. We have, here, let's throw this thing on a jack. Boom, and boom, or a lift, whichever one, whatever it's called. And let's lower it all the way down. Okay. So on the inside here, we have a sensor switch that is hooked up to the driver's seat, which when I turn left, this bar will basically cross in front of the sensor, like so, and it will cause thrusters to activate. So we have the inside thrusters. These thrusters here will activate when this will keep the center of gravity to the center of the plane, which will prevent it from completely spinning out of control. And then you have the ones on the sides here. This will make it turn right, and this will make it turn left. And yes, it's on the opposite side, but you know, thruster, you know, that's how it works. Okay. So yeah, the sensor switch is amazing. If you guys want to learn more about that, continue watching my videos or subscribe, and I'll be showing some tutorials on how to build that stuff like that. So back here we have the forward thrusters to be able to take off, and then these will shift downwards, giving forward and upward thrusting. And then let's see, we have just some more thrusters inside here that are pointing downwards, and then we have the thruster there, and let's way up. And then these thrusters here are also forcing upwards, and the locations on these things are important. And they're all counterbalancing each other to make sure that the plane stays completely flat. So drop that down, and we're gonna go ahead and hop in, and we're gonna give it a test run here. So there's not a lot of space to do a landing strip here, so we're just going to take off from standing still, which is totally possible, but I just won't be going as fast as I'd like to be, or as fast as the plane can go. But we'll just go ahead and take off here as well. And since we're taking off and lifting in a like slanted motion, or a slanted position like this, we'll be kind of sitting like that for a while. But that's all right though. There we go. Perfectly flat, and we ran into a tree. Of course, naturally, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, is run into a tree. Ejecting from your vehicle when falling to the ground is probably the best thing that you could possibly do. But yeah, so we can take a look at all the connections that we've got here as well. So you can see, get an idea of how many thrusters we got on here, and how many connectors, and how many buttons and switches and all that stuff like that. But let's grab this thing, slap it on a lift, and we'll come over here, and let's see if we can get away from these trees. Give us a little bit of time to take off here, because we're not on an airport here. We'll just drop it right here. Should be good to go now. Oh, now we're slanted this way, and that's definitely not something that I want to start off with, actually. So let's grab this and place it on something more flat. Something flatter. Can we just get out from under it, please? Okay, thank you. All right. Are we good? Are we flat? We're flat-ish. That's fine. All right, let's go. And we're off. We'll zoom out a little bit better. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's give a little bit of a left turn. A little bit of a right turn. Oh, yep, I think I have too much thrust. I held it too long, but I got an idea here. I'm gonna lower the landing gear. Level it out. Yeah, there we go. And we'll just give a little bit more thrust this direction. Yeah, we're flying just fine, right? Give it a full sharp turn. All the way around. Let's see if we can level it back out. See, I had some levelers attached, like those middle thrusters that are pointing upwards. I had those attached to the sideways motions as well. I'm like running into the wall here, trying to talk, but let's just grab this and place this over there so we can get out and drop that. Hopefully it don't drop on my face. Of course it does. And there we go. Bam. All right, let's hop back in. So yeah, I had these thrusters right here hooked up to the sideways as well, but because these thrusters are so powerful, they just cause too much spin in the plane. And if I wanted to, really do it, I could hook up 2 more buttons, and that would make it a little bit easier for me to level it out when I needed it to. But that was just a lot more controls than I really wanted to work with. But for a basic F-16, this is absolutely amazing. Let's just take off from right here. Let's do it. Oh yeah, look how smooth. Look how smooth. Let's turn. Yeah, see how it kind of lifts up a little bit? Yeah, I think the thrusters are too offset in the back, and I need to bring them up closer to the front, towards the center of mass here. So I know this is pretty well balanced for I've only been playing this game for today, but it seems working out pretty well. Turns really good. Just need a little bit work on the balancing. But oh yeah, I didn't show you guys. Look at the wings. They move just like a real plane. They don't actually do anything, but they do. Let's just fly sideways for a little while. See if we can get back over to our landing platform over here. Is that it over there? Let's just go ahead and go in for a landing right here so we can... Oh, graceful landing, as you can tell. Perfect landing. Look at that. Look how perfectly we landed. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and drop the landing gear again. Okay, here we go. There we go. But fully controllable, like for directional purposes. And I just need to work a little bit more on the stabilizing. I probably do need to just hook up those to several buttons, then I'd be perfectly fine after that. But, yep. I'm just going to land back down here. Oh, you know what? Let's go see if we can find our car. Yeah, it's just giving too much on this. Would be perfect if I could just figure that out. There we go. And then we'll just turn a little bit like that. There we go. So I'm thinking it's probably on the other side of the map. So what better way to find a missing car than in an airplane or fighter jet? Is that it over there? I think that is it right there. Sharp turn. Oh yeah, it flipped. Okay. Oh, that would work. Okay, let's just land. I need to build an airport. I think that would... What is happening? Let me down. Let me down. Yeah, let's go grab this thing. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this this episode. I mean, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. If you would like to, subscribe, and I will be doing some tutorials on this video, on this game, sorry. Yeah, so just, if you guys want to see more awesome content like this, I mean, I'm going to be doing some crazy builds, but just remember those tips. Balancing, and don't remove your driver's seat while you're in the middle of your building. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you'd like to, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see more awesome content like this, hit that like button, and let me know that you enjoyed this content. And other than that, this has been Help, and I'll catch you later.